Hi angels, welcome back to my channel, loves. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card. We're going to be doing your career changes. Okay, we're going to be seeing what's happening in career, what your changes and transformation is, and also your opportunities moving forwards. So before we start, you guys, please subscribe, like and comment. Happy New Year, my loves. Also welcome back to the channel. I definitely just wanted to cleanse us out a bit. Okay, we've got just a bit of a new energy here, new vibrations. So for those that want to skip straight ahead to the reading, timestamps are down below. For those who have been wondering about consistency, I am back. I apologize for my inconsistency. It's been definitely a year last year of just healing, taking our time, but I'm hopefully going to be getting back in the rhythm of picker cards. Okay, so down below, you guys, I also have new prices to readings. Please give me a message on Instagram if you'd like to book a personal with me. The fastest way to get a hold of me. I also have a lot of deals to readings as well, so you know, it's a great place to follow me. I also have a picker cards. I also have a TikTok you guys can follow. Again, I am aiming for consistency all year round on or my social media platforms, because it's been a bit of a up and down roller coaster. I also down below have my wish list and my PayPal if you are feeling very generous. It's not needed, you guys. Thank you for just being here, for subscribing, liking. Okay, so I am praying that you guys have a very successful year in career. I know that it's not always easy. Okay, I hope that you guys, your year is very abundant, that your health is great, and just invoking a lot of gratitude before we start, you guys. Just taking a minute just to pause. Okay, you don't need to be anywhere else but here, okay, or in your safe space. So let's go ahead and get started with your career readings, you guys. So we are going to do 3 decks today. I thought I'd keep it pretty simple. Okay, so for deck 1 we are going to do the Smith Tarot. Okay, for deck 2 the Modern Witch Tarot, and for deck 3 the Muse Tarot. So please take a second to just tune in whatever deck's calling to you. Sometimes you may have more than one deck here as well. That's okay. You may have more than one message that you need to look at. Sometimes you can pick a deck and it may not be the message for you. So, you know, if that happens and something doesn't resonate, always check back with the other piles, because, you know, you may be kind of drawn to a pile, but maybe the message is very hidden for you guys, or, you know, there's a message that maybe you don't want to hear that you need to hear from a different deck. Okay, timestamps again are down below for each of the decks. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, my loves. Pile 1, let's go ahead and see what's happening for you guys in career. Yeah, let's just get a bit of a channel on. So you guys already have cards falling. Okay, so again, you know, as I said just in that choosing of the decks, okay, sometimes there's a message that you don't always want to hear. I do feel like specifically that is meant for you, my loves. Okay, your guides are definitely saying that you are avoiding something. There's a lot of purples though, my loves. I am seeing you break out of a cycle at the moment as well. This is something in career that you guys are going to be working through coming up. Okay, they are mentioning a lot of February, specifically springtime may invoke a lot of changes for you guys around career. Okay, I am seeing a lot of poppies. So listen, I'm channeling a lot for you guys. Firstly, I'm seeing a aeroplane break out of this cycle. This is telling me that something is going to be moving forwards for you. Okay, something you are actively moving. Now some of you, this could be travel. Okay, travel opportunities coming around career for you. For others of you, I am seeing there is, you know, a breakthrough here again around cycles. There is something here that you're needing to let go of. You guys do have all tied up here. Okay, so this fell on my lap, and you know, as this fell, it felt very uncomfortable. So at the moment, my loves, I do feel like many of you guys are restricted or feeling very restricted in career. Yeah, there is something here about the activation of your mind, angels. It feels like your mind has 101 different things going on at the moment. Angel of balance, I do feel like balance is needed at this time in career. Okay, there is a manifestation here that's going to come towards you, angels. Some of you 3 to 5 days, others 3 to 5 months. This is something new that you are building. But at the moment, I do feel like subconsciously, you know, whenever I think of Archangel Michael, you know, he always reminds me of my subconscious, you know, needing to cut a lot of cords that no longer serve us. Not just subconsciously, but in terms of our energy as a whole. I do feel like some of you, money is very restricted as well. This can also bring up a lot of change around our root. Okay, there is something here which feels very uncomfortable for you in career, and I feel like your guides are asking you to find some balance over that. Some of you, they're asking you to move out of this situation. I do feel like once you guys actively move out of that situation, you are going to have a new home to build, or a new foundation, shall I say. Okay, there is something very empowering here that you're learning. Again, it's like time, I feel like, for you guys as well. Okay, time is very significant because some of you feel like you know, you're not where you're supposed to be at a certain time. Maybe you feel rushed. Maybe there's a worry or a fear around security, okay, independence, or having certain money not come in, you know. Something here is just keeping you very tied up. A lot of you, this may be control as well, releasing control in career, you know. Some of you are very out of balance with your divine and feminine energies, so I do feel like you guys just need to balance. Okay, please do this through meditation. I know a lot of people always say, well, how can I balance, you know, how can I work on my root? I always find that with our root, grounding is very important. I know it's not always possible, loves, especially depending on your environment, to go outside and ground, especially barefoot. It's not always easy, especially again if you're living at home, or you know, you're just in an environment where it doesn't allow you to do that. You want peace when you're outside. You know, even just spending 5 minutes with nature is really good. But for me, I always envision, you know, obviously a lot of reds around the bottom of my base, and also a lot of vines wrapping around me. Affirmations are always great also, you know, just invoking that security. Some of you need to feel secure. Okay, you know, there is something here around career which feels a bit blocked for you guys. So let's see what is happening in career here for pile 1, please, angels. Some of you, please keep shush about your manifestations. I do feel like your guides are asking me not to speak so much. They're saying listen. Yeah, because this is where they're saying you're going to have a breakthrough. I am seeing a lot of butterflies here. Okay, what's happening in career here for you guys? There is something that you're ignoring, angels. Listen, yeah, I feel this, especially your divine feminine. So I feel like at the moment, angels, again, like I said, your foundation, your root, what you're building, something has come crashing down for you. Many of you, you know, I am getting a bit of emperor energy here. Maybe you guys feel very weak at the moment, or you're focused on a lot of setbacks that you have. A lot of you guys right now, you're working way too much, or you're very focused on your physical, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, but the Queen of Pentacles, she needs balance, you know. Some of you, you're very out of touch with your self-worth as well. Again, something here around the root, angels. Okay, there is an insecurity here, or you know, there is no trust, I feel, as well, you know. Your guides are really coming in to give you a lot of divine intervention at the moment, a lot of guidance, but there is something here, angels. It almost feels like you're trying to hold on to money worries here, or maybe you're trying to restrict yourself in a way, even though you don't really mean to. Okay, but yeah, your work and home life balance definitely out of balance. I am seeing a lot of spiritual bath here as well, which will really help you. Some of you, your heart is very closed as well. in personal experience, I always feel like when you're not in touch with your heart, it's very hard to receive. So some of you guys, you're very out of touch with you know, your heart's desires and your heart's passions. When you actually tune into your heart and you open the vibration of your heart, you also receive a lot of opportunities, a lot of your manifestations. Okay, some of you guys, a spiritual teacher is going to come forward and help you. I do feel like a lot of you guys are waiting on a lot of abundance at this time as well. You have a lot of abundance coming towards you, but I also feel like you know, it feels like you're getting a lot of your manifestations, or you know, you're trying to at least, but I feel like there's a level of emotional healing here needed. Okay, you're very wrapped up in a lot of what career can do for you, you know, how to elevate, how to move forwards, but you're not balanced. Okay, you're not grounded. Some of you, you have a lot of this abundance coming in, but it's pouring out, angels, because you're not grounded. Okay, yeah, it's like it's coming towards you, it's flowing towards you, but again, it's going back out. Some of you, this could be financial worry as well, or you know, maybe some of you guys need better management over your finances. It could even be that you're worrying about your finances a lot as well. Okay, but I do feel like some of you guys need to do some emotional healing here. Okay, yeah, so what is the change and transformation here? There is an addiction here to wealth, angels. Okay, your transformation is to learn to trust the universe. They are providing you with a lot of blindfold at the moment. I say that, I keep seeing the Two of Swords here. Okay, yeah, you're in a very negative vibration at the moment, angels. Okay, your transformation here is letting go of this need for money or this need for physical. A lot of you guys are holding on to this idea that wealth is everything or money is everything, but again, you're very disconnected from soul. I feel the Magician here in reverse as well. Some of you guys have had a lot of negative reflections around you. Now, some of you, this could be even going to like a relationship for some of you. If you've most recently dealt with a selfish person around you, it doesn't have to just be love. It could be your parents, it could be what you've been brought up in. There is this kind of stigma here around career that your guides are really asking you to let go of. I do feel like you know, something here is mirroring you. It's almost like, again, it could be a person. Somebody here feels quite selfish or deceitful, or you know, it's like something has put you in this negative vibration. It feels very low. A lot of you guys are not in tune with your manifestations. This is why you're struggling to manifest in career. This is why you're struggling, or you're feeling very confused. Maybe some of you have had a lot of setbacks as well, a lot of I want to say like disapprovals, like something has been disapproved here, or you know, if something hasn't gone the way that you wanted to, it's because you're not releasing what you need to release in terms of holding on to wealth or worrying about career, or you know, even if it's a person, some of you, it can be a love life or a love situation here. If you're holding on to somebody that you know you shouldn't be holding on to, then the universe also will say, listen, we're going to restrict everything until you let this person go, or until you learn your lessons. The Magician for me always talks about a soul connection to our manifestation. So again, like I was saying, I don't feel like you guys are very connected to what you're building in career, and that's not to say that you're not passionate, because listen, I feel it. I feel you guys are passionate. You have so much potential here, but you guys, what the problem is you're not trusting. Okay, you know, the Queen always reminds me of a crown energy. I don't know why, you know, it should technically be the Empress, but I don't know, I just always associate a crown, a gold crown, with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, I know she's wearing a gold crown, but it just reminds me of needing to invest in self a little bit, and I do feel like this is the challenge here. So a lot of your transformation is going to be finding a soul connection here. Many of you guys need to let go of not receiving what you want. I also recommend gratitude for some of you. I don't feel like many of you are ungrateful, but I do feel like you are lost in something, whether it's again your physical, whether it's just the vibrations around you. Something feels very heavy here, very dimmed, and I almost want to like wipe it away for a lot of you. Okay, it feels like you guys need some kind of uplifting, and you know, I do this sometimes as well, where, you know, I could be in like a very daze or a very cloud energy where, you know, I've been negative for a while, but then the moment I'm positive, or the moment I decide, you know what, I'm going to wake up and have a great day, I realize how negative I've actually been. So it's not necessarily that you guys are ungrateful, or maybe you've been quote unquote negative. It's just that you've been focused on something so much, whether it's receiving a manifestation, whether it's trying to push something with another person, you know, you've been very paranoid about something that you're not actually seeing. Hello, I was very closed off for a while on need to be more open. This is literally what it is, okay? This is where your ideas are going to come in, when you guys start to be a little bit more open, and kind of allow the universe to flow as well. It's not always about control. Sometimes you need to simply just let go and be. So what changes are ahead for you, pole 1? Let's see. Changes. You are going to have better structure in your life, angels. Now it's funny because they, you know, as I said that, I saw the tower again in my vision. So it's almost like your guides are saying you're going to have better structure, but in a different way, okay? They have really taken down your structure because it was built with anguish, or it was built with temptation. It was built with stuff that just really blocked your manifestations. Okay, yeah, it was built with a lot of worry, many of you fears. Some of you have been really depressed at the moment. If you've been at home a lot, I do feel like there's going to be something here opening up for you guys to just free yourself and kind of find some peace again. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of changes are ahead, are going to be in your favor. Many of you guys, there's a project that you guys are going to get ready to start. Okay. This is going to allow a lot of growth, they are saying. I want you guys to eat oranges, do an orange boil, okay? Oranges are very significant. I also feel like a lot of peaches. There is a lot of fulfillment coming in for you, my loves. But I do feel like your changes are going to involve a lot of healing around your heart and your subconscious and career, okay? There is going to be new opportunities here, creative especially. Your guides are also showing me there is something here about mindset which is really going to change for you. You know, what I also saw in my vision was you're going to see like a TikTok or a reel, or, you know, some kind of video, you know, those motivational videos, loves. There is going to be a lot more of that in your vibration, okay? I'm manifesting that that is what you receive, because I do feel like it's going to help uplift you. It's going to help you do a lot of shadow work as we are in Capricorn season. But again, I feel like it's really going to uplift your vibration. It's going to allow new changes here for you, okay? Yes. What other changes ahead? Your guides are saying you need to be willing to move forwards, okay? Some of you guys are looking, or you're working, okay? You're kind of in like a groundhog day. It's like you get up, you go to work, whatever that means for you, or, you know, you create. But there is something here lacking around your soul's passion, connection towards this, okay? You are going to have opportunities coming in. My iPad notifications coming off. There is going to be new opportunities here, okay? They're really going to support your long-term vision, your long-term success. But I don't know, angels, I do feel like some of you are very focused on something out. There is almost like a disappointment here, okay, about what you're building. You know what it is? I feel like some of you are a bit unfulfilled in career as well. So I do feel like you're going to find some better long-term stability and structure around fulfillment. You guys also have a lot of recognition coming in, especially your guides are saying if you're doing anything around musical arts. And, you know, it's funny, I saw one of my fave you know, spiritual teachers, I like to call my spiritual teachers or tarot readers, you know, say the other day in a reading that there's going to be a lot of new wave of creators, influencers, okay, that bring something new. If you are doing anything around that, again, especially creative, where you guys are going to stand out, you will be recognized. Others of you, I do feel like you are going to accomplish moving forwards. You have a lot of accomplishments here coming forwards, okay, but I do feel like a lot of your change is going to be from within. It's a lot of inner healing. Some of you, if you've been feeling very depressed, you're going to move through waves of sadness, okay? I'm not going to say that you guys are going to wake up, get all this motivation and life's going to be on track. It's a process, okay? We have down days. It's also okay, acknowledge that, to have down days. It's okay to not feel motivated to do anything. You know, it's okay to wake up and second guess everything as well. But I do feel like in terms of a long-term value, you are kind of finding that light, you're finding that purpose. Again, it's given me like High Priestess energy. You are going to be able to trust the universe, even when you don't always see what's happening around you. Your guides are also saying, please be wary of secrecy around you. A lot of you guys are not seeing that certain situation with a specific love situation here I'm getting. Many of you guys are dealing with deceit around you in terms of that. You will be awakening to the truth of that, but I do feel like, you know, you have the woman with the coin here as well. You are going to have to find some kind of self-worth when it comes to that. I actually want you guys to work with a lot of self-worth here. You know, really rise in your vibration of within. I feel like it's a really good starter way to get out of a funk. Whenever you guys are feeling like you're worthless, or maybe you just feel very disassociated with career, always go back to, again, your root here. Always go back to how you are feeling, okay? Are you feeling secure? Are you grounded? Are you feeling balanced? Like, what does your body needs in terms of nutrients, okay? I am seeing a lot of white doves here as well. There is definitely a door opening up for you here, my loves, okay? So angels, what opportunities are coming forwards here for pile 1 in career, please? Okay, some of you are losing an opportunity here, okay, or there is a lack of vision here. Your guides are saying this is because you are carrying a lot of baggage that doesn't belong to you. I'm going to be so real, angels. You know, as I picked this card up, I did see the 7 of Swords. I've been seeing the 7 of Swords, okay, but I just haven't picked it out, and maybe this is how you guys are feeling. There is some avoidance here around, again, somebody with secrecy. I feel like for many of you it's a love situation, but you'll know if it's meant for you, this message. You do need to let this person go. This is how you are going to get your opportunities, okay? There is going to be an opportunity here for you guys to face the truth, for you guys to let go of old baggage, okay? Something is not yours to carry. Others, it could be that you guys are really working hard as well. If you are spending a lot of money as well, there's going to be an opportunity to really heal your relationship with money, I feel, okay? But something here, my loves, I want you to address. It could be another King of Pentacles. It could be a counterpart here. I'm seeing a lot of air sign, but for some of you, the air sign is on your favor, is what your guides are showing me, okay? Wow. Listen, creative wise, you guys are really taking a step forwards here with creative opportunities. Some of you are going to encounter a water sign here that is really going to help elevate you with creativity as well. Others, they are signifying the younger energy of the Page of Cups. Some of you could be starting out with a new project here, or something new and creative that's really going to stimulate your growth, okay? The wand is really in your favor, angels, okay? I feel this in terms of just creation, manifestation. For you, career, what's going to elevate you is a lot of manifestation and a lot of intention. So I want you guys to work with intention. Again, affirmations are going to be so amazing for you guys. You have new opportunities coming forward, but your guides are telling me there is somebody here in the background that is going to try and stop you from moving forwards, not just in career, but overall. Some of you, it could be a past job situation here as well, somewhere you used to work that, you know, maybe worrying you. Or some of you, if it's not a person, again, it's those thoughts in the back of your head. You really need to clear this. Others, there is a bit of gossip. Here's the 7 of Swords with this person, some deceitful energy that I feel like this person's going to try and throw in your way. Please just ignore this, but some of you guys need to let this person go if it's something you're holding on to. Others, it's a lot of emotional healing with this person. You are very eager to move forwards, and I do feel like you are finding the confidence slowly but surely to move forwards. Just be wary about the truth around you, angels, okay? The truth which is being shown to you, okay? So you, other than that, like negativity, you have a lot of opportunities to move forwards. Okay, Spirit is saying to me that, you know, they're showing you two different options. It's like they're showing you the truth and they're showing you where you kind of want to stay. It's like they're giving you the option, stay or leave, stay or leave, and they're pushing you to leave, but it's like some of you are staying around. Definitely understand that something here is holding you back. Again, it's going to be different for everyone, but it is linked towards your heart, your head. Okay, subconsciously there is, you know, things that need to be cut off here. Okay, let's see, what is your advice here moving forwards in career? What is the advice for pile 1, please, angels? You need to really focus on your manifestations. Your guides are saying, or they're showing me that you're, you know, it's like, it's not that you're not focused on your manifestations or your career progress. It's like there is something here that you're trying to get grasp of, but it's not really working out, or you're not as 100% with it. You need to look at that. Okay, for others of you, you have a lot of dreams and psychic messages coming towards you. Some of you are dealing with a lot of insomnia at the moment, and I do feel like emotional balance is going to be your best friend at the moment. You guys definitely need to cleanse. Okay, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. There is an opportunity here, guys, listen, for you to make money, for you to really stand in your power, to focus on self-care. Many of you guys are moving into a very single energy, but I will say, angels, you need to empower yourself first. Okay, your advice is to walk away from what's no longer serving you. Please find your independence here. Remember how creative you are. Remember, you know, everything that you have ahead of you. You are very capable of creating the life that you desire. Many of you guys, alchemy is going to be very important for you. Okay, changing those experiences, you know, it's like I also, again, I heard another, like one of my favorite spiritual teachers, she always talks about money and manifestations. I believe her name's Limitless Living or something like that, but she always talks about alchemy and how, you know, sometimes when we're anxious, or we feel that like anxiousness in our stomach, in our intuition here, that can also be changed to excitement, or sometimes anger can be turned into motivation. It's just the way that you perceive it. So I do feel like you guys are going to be learning to heal, yes, to alchemize the energy, yes, and also to help lead and find that empowerment within you again. I definitely am seeing a flame burn bright within you, but there are endings first, angels. Okay, endings, and then you will get your balance, and you'll get your peace. Many of you will also get justice. Okay, but this all is going to stem from your heart. Please let go of what needs to be let go of. Okay, some of you, your depression is going to be healed, or you know, you are going to find your way out of this. Okay, please trust the energies right now. Okay, my loves. So pile 1, I hope that was helpful. Please don't forget to like before you leave. I will see you in the next one. Let's move on to pile 2. Pile 2, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, with your career reading. So angels, your guides want you to just take a moment to quiet your mind. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of headphones here. Some of you, that's significant for you guys. I know that's quite vague, but they're showing me that some of you listen to music, or there is an activation here of blocking out everything around you and just tuning in. Yeah, this is something that some of you guys are learning to invoke. The power of music here. Okay, what is the main energy here for pile 2 in career, please, angels? Mistakes are going to happen, my loves, but you will move forwards. Many of you guys are in transition at the moment to move forwards. Your guides want you to know that everything is okay, everything is working out in your favor. Okay, yes. What is the main energy here for you guys? Okay, some of you guys were dating a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Others, you may have been dating an earth sign. So listen, angels, career for you right now. So you guys, There has been some kind of heartbroken energy here, which is very significant to career for you guys. I do feel like you're in a very healing time in your life. Okay, you are gaining a lot of strength and mobility forwards. So a lot of you guys are either heartbroken. If you guys are not, you know, this always gives me like Three of Swords energy. So some of you, it could be subconscious here. I do feel like a lot of you guys are very disconnected from home right now. You know, this could be a broken home. This could just be a time in your life where everything is transforming. I am seeing a lot of darker energy around you, my loves, but I'm also seeing light. I'm seeing butterflies, transformation here. Okay, it's very significant for you guys. So I do feel like at this time you guys are really in a analyzing period of your life here in career. Again, even with the crystal, I feel like you're, one, gaining clarity, but two, you're very much healing. Some of you guys are trying to heal a relationship here with somebody as well, or you know, some of you guys could have, you know, invoked a healer here. You could, you know, get your own readings. For me, what I am getting right now, this is just overall healing for you in career. So when we think about our root, I do feel like something here around home, my loves. Okay, our sense of groundedness, our sense of safeness. Some of you haven't felt safe for a while. We do have Angel of Strength here as well. Again, listen, happy family underneath. You know, there has been some kind of broken, again, foundation. Some of you it's a marriage, some of you it's a home, but I do feel like career is bringing you a lot of this healing energy when it comes to your career fields, because it's like you're rebuilding that sense of safeness. I do feel like there is a big influence here around inner child for you guys. It's important that you heal your inner child. Many of you guys are really ambitious people as well. You've been really trying to hold things together. You know, your guides are showing me like super gluing things together. Okay, but there is an activation here around the earth, my loves. Okay, harmonizing the energy forward, because there has been a lot of disharmony for you guys at the moment. Okay, there has been conflict here, I feel. I want to say disease as well for some of you. So this could have been an illness, it could be something around you, it could be subconscious for many of you guys. So let's see what else is happening for you. Yeah, your guides are showing me broken pieces to a puzzle here, or a jigsaw puzzle, they're saying. And I'm hearing that Madonna song, you guys. I don't know if it's called TikTok, but you know that song, When Time Goes Back Slowly. Like, I feel like you guys are working through a lot of past life healing at this time, or there's a lot of the past here, angels, which is, you know, encouraged to heal, because this is how you guys are going to elevate your career. And some of you may be thinking, okay, well, what has this got to do with career? I do feel like it's disrupting a lot of your sense of building. You know, when you guys heal a lot of your emotional wounds, it really does help in career. I say this from personal experience as well. You kind of just unlock a deeper version of yourself. Some of you guys, you know, there is a deeper version of yourself here that is very hidden. Your guides are actually saying a hidden talent here for some of you that you are going to unlock by healing this. Okay, you're having to look at your past at the moment. You need to go back and heal this. Okay, so what is happening in career here for pole 2, please, angels? Yeah, listen, many of you guys, this goes back centuries through your ancestors, your lineage. Okay, there is some kind of family trauma here, or some kind of broken family cycle that I feel like has really been disrupting your sense of peace. Okay, yeah, listen, destruction, but you know, this card always signifies transformation. So I do feel like for some of you, something has really come crashing down here in career for you, or lifestyle. Again, it could even be signified or linked to love. I do feel like you guys are in a very learning period of your life. Okay, some of you guys, there is a spiritual teacher being invoked here to help you guys. But you know, there's something here about tradition and values. I feel this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is some kind of karma that you guys are going to clear. So what is the transformation then? Okay, because we've established something here hasn't been working out the way that it should have for you. Your guides are saying something here around freedom. Yeah, listen. Ten of Swords here. So I do feel like your transformation, angels, is to heal a lot of your traditions forward. Some of you guys, your ancestors are really working with you at the moment. Your angels, okay, your spirit guides, they're really coming forwards to help you heal a lot of this past life karma. Some of you guys, there has been a lot of deceit around you. I say this, there is deceit here as well. Listen, a woman holding a heart here, a man holding a heart as well. This is linked towards your childhood, your relationships in love. It could be a current relationship for a lot of you if you're married, but I feel like you are healing this in order to move forwards in career. Something at the moment, angels, is making you feel very down, like depressed. You're in a very dark energy, okay? Some of you, I am hearing like a dark spell. You are really learning to end a lot of these cycles, okay? There is going to be a death and rebirth here for you, and you are going to move into a high vibrational love, okay? Your guides are really helping give you an epiphany moment at the moment, yeah? They're bringing everything crashing down for you so you can see the truth about where you guys are at. Many of you guys have been avoiding this. Either you've been sticking around in this relationship, or you've really been struggling to move on from this broken-hearted energy, okay? But here you guys are, you are going to make a decision here to move forwards. It's going to work out in your favor, okay? There's a lot of divine guidance. Your guides are saying angel numbers is something that's really going to help you move forwards. You are the Empress, my loves, okay? You are supposed to heal this, but you're supposed to do it with compassion, with love, okay? Many of you guys are very, very kind people, okay? Some of you guys, it's in your destiny to have your own empire here. Some of you guys are mother figures here as well. And I do feel like there is something here around your mother's lineage in specific that you guys are healing. A lot of you, it's your sense of power. You were supposed to stand up, okay? Your transformation is really going to bring in a lot more abundance. You have an opportunity to help give light to other people. Now, some of you, you are, invoking this divine feminine energy by, choosing self-care, choosing self-love, choosing your peace. Others of you, you could be light workers here, okay? I am getting, you're going to do something in terms of teaching for some of you, okay? You could be invoking like a journalist or, guidance counselor, okay? Even just like a mothery figure. Some of you, it's your destiny to help heal other people. And listen, you don't have to be a healer, you don't have to do readings, you don't have to do anything spiritual if you don't want to. It could be, again, many different forms. Some of you, you could work in healthcare, or you're doing something actively to help people. This is all going to be working out in your favor. Some of you are even just supposed to be, a guidance to your friends, to your family. You're supposed to just help them in any way you can, but there is something here about a happy family, which or harmony and peace that is supposed to be in your environment, okay? So let's see, what are the changes here in career for pile 2, please, angels? Okay, some of you are going to have the opportunity to open up a business here. I am seeing there is something here about cooking, they're saying, okay? Some of you guys could be involving in healthier eating this year, or listen, I'm hearing an aeroplane right now. There is new movement coming towards you, new travel. Say this as you've got the 3 of Wands. Some of you, there is opportunities here, okay? Several opportunities coming towards you. Your guides want you to know that there is always a way out of this darkness. You are invoking a lot of light. Some of you are going to need to choose to be single, to focus on yourself. You're really going to be hustling. Some of you want to open your own business. You could have several projects as well, okay? Now, others of you, if you're just working, I do also feel like your guides are saying you're going to have some kind of self-care ritual, or you're going to do something which is really going to help you. Some of you, it's even cleaning, I'm hearing, okay? But you are going to be moving forwards. A lot of you may be a bit hesitant. You could also be waiting for a lot of your ships to come in, a lot of your abundance to pour in. It is definitely pouring in. I do just feel like you guys need to have a little bit of faith here. You need to trust that everything's working out for you, okay? Some of you are working at home online, okay? Others, you are working very hard. You're very dedicated, angels, okay? Personal growth, I feel like, is your main theme here. So what opportunities are coming in here? some of you need to cleanse out your space, okay? Listen, you got the Strength card again, my loves. You need to cleanse out your space here while you are working. I feel like your guides are saying sometimes if you're feeling very overwhelmed, it's because your space is cluttered, or if you've been like dreaming of having your own office space or something, like I feel like it's all coming towards you. Your manifestations are also coming towards you, but I do feel like your guides want you to focus on your ambitions at this time. This is really what's going to help you heal, okay? Now don't get me wrong, you're going to need to do emotional healing, especially wherever your heart's broken, wherever you know you are suffering, whether it's career, whether it's love. You know, it's going to be a slow process. You're not going to be able to resist these changes, but you will make it through, okay? Your guides are saying a part of you is almost going to die so you can move forwards, okay? You are leaving this energy of a broken female or a broken masculine, okay? Like whatever has really just hurt you, whatever's, you know, you've suffered, whatever you've endured, whatever was betrayed, you are leaving that version of yourself behind. There is a new version growing for you this year, okay? Opportunities. Let's get one more than your advice, my loves. I keep hearing the words counsellor, my loves, okay? Some of you are going to go to counselling, or you could have somebody around you that will help counsel you. Those dealing with somebody, okay, angels, love situated, you know, even if it's a job situation here, your guides are saying you are going to be given the opportunity to take something back. Don't do it, okay? The Fool card did fall on the floor, and I do have the Two of Cups here, okay? So I do feel like there is going to be a new start here with a relationship, past, present, new, I don't know. I just feel like right now Spirit is saying be alone, take time for yourself, okay? There is a lot of opportunities here for you to gain a lot of income. Abundance, it is pouring in, okay? Some of you need to give back as well, give back what you receive, do some kind of gratitude work. Some of you, it's literally spending time with the earth as well. It doesn't have to always be charity based, it doesn't always have to be helping another person. Sometimes it could be watering the plants, okay, helping the earth. I do feel like a lot of you are finding clarity moving forwards. Again, this Strength card, I want to keep picking it up. You are very strong, angels, okay? Use this to your advantage, because this is what will help you move forwards. You have a lot of good ideas. Some of you are unsure how to move forwards with these ideas. There's a lot of creative opportunities as well. Take your time in doing this. Some of you have more than one opportunity here coming towards you. I feel like some of you are trying to figure out how to balance both work life and then creative life if you're doing more than one job. Others, it's like you're struggling to kind of meet ends meet, or you're kind of struggling to merge ideas at the moment. Again, it's like you have the inspiration, you have the ideas, you have the creative abundance. You know, some of you, again, you're going to have the abundance as well, but you're struggling to kind of put them back together. A lot of people are going to want to come forward and date you as well. I feel you have a lot of love opportunities. I would personally focus on growth, okay? Focus on healing before you jump back into anything. There's a lot of clarity here coming in, okay? You have a lot of power. I am hearing the power of God here for some of you, the power of the divine. You are very supported. So what is your overall advice here? Okay, what is your overall advice? Pile 2, career. Let go of any conflict, angels, okay? Please heal where possible. Yeah, focus on healing. Yeah, listen, there is something here that is ended. There is major delays with a family situation, a home, a marriage here. Some of you, it's to do with this Emperor here, okay, in Aries. Please let this situation go. Doors are closing for a reason, angels. Please don't be tempted by somebody's conversations here. Listen, by somebody's, you know, enjoyment, or, you know, a lot of talk, no action here. Somebody's coming forwards. You know, you're very hesitant to move forwards. Don't be. If you are focused on your projects, some of you are very scared to almost like move forwards. I am seeing the moon right now outside the window, angels. It's hidden by the clouds, okay? Clarity will always come towards you, but some of you, there is going to be deception here found out through a third party. Some of you, it's a third party situation. If it's linked towards work, be careful of people stealing your ideas. Be careful of where you are prioritizing your energy here in career, okay? Because something isn't working out for you in regards to that. Be careful of gossip as well, angels. Some of you, somebody's stealing your ideas here, or they're putting your ideas down, okay? I want you to keep moving forwards, but I also want you to let go of the pressure that you need to make it at the moment, okay? Trust the timing of the moon, okay? As I looked up, the moon is in full view, okay? Your guides are saying look up to the stars for guidance. Please release any stress. There's something here about where you sleep, angels, okay? There is a worry, or you worry too much when you sleep, okay? Or you overthink a lot when you're in bed. Some of you, if you work from your bed as well, please don't do this. Keep it separate, okay? You feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. You feel like you have to make it, or you have to prove something to others, but inside you are still fragile, okay? Please take care of your mental health at this time. Your advice is to focus on gratitude at this time. Listen, what did I say? Let the moon guide you. All will be revealed, okay? So pile 2, I hope that was helpful. Please don't forget to like before you leave. I will see you in the next one. Pile 3. Let's go ahead and get started. So pile 3, firstly, I am seeing there is a loss of a pet here for some of you. This was a dog. It was a smaller dog for some of you, okay? Others of you, I do feel like there is something here that you're holding on to. You're not sharing an emotion, or you're keeping something very locked inside, okay? It's okay not to share your emotions with other people, but you know what I'm getting at is that there's something that's worrying you around career that you're not sharing, okay? Or you're not letting it out of your body. It's almost like it's stored. You're biting back on it a bit, okay? Listen, you're worried at the moment, angels. You're very worried, okay? I do feel like this pile specifically, you don't realize your greatness at the moment, or there has been a dim of your greatness, okay? So I am going to manifest that you guys find the most confidence, that you find the most success, okay? You are powerful. Please remember your worth. Okay, let's just clear a lot of that energy, okay? Yeah, some of you really need to heal at this time, or you really need to cleanse. Your guides are saying shadow work at the moment, angels. You need to really invoke a lot of shadow work. You need to be looking at these triggers. You know, I posted literally just the other day, or yesterday I think it was, pay attention to your triggers. I posted on my story, because they reveal where you are not healed yet. You guys are moving forwards, whether it feels like you are or not. You guys have really been searching for your light, or there has been a sense of energy inside of you, angels, that just doesn't feel fulfilled. You don't feel fulfilled. You've had a little bit of setback recently. Many of you are still carrying a lot of baggage here, okay? There is something here around career you're still holding on to. Some of you, it's an old job. It could be an old disappointment. There is something, though, it's like a version of yourself that I almost want to say that you've got locked away in this suitcase. It's like you're not willing to let it go. Your guides are saying it's okay to travel light at this time. Simplicity, I feel like your guides are showing me, okay? Simplicity. You are moving forwards, though. Please trust at this time. Please let go of any conflicting thoughts. Strategy. So, yes. Many of you guys are very creative, okay? The Muse Tarot, always my creative deck, but it's also a deck that really reminds me of empowerment. I don't pick it up often because I feel like it's very rare that I have to, especially for my collective, pick it up to show them a lot of empowerment, okay? I feel like I have a very strong minded collective here. Even for myself, I just feel like it's a deck that I don't always, you know, I'm not always drawn to, but whenever I pick it up, it's so accurate, very intuitive deck. So some of you are very intuitive, okay? Your mind, angels, is very powerful. Please trust that at this time. Some of you, there is something here around creative writing, okay, that is really going to help you. Others, this is your manifestations. You have a power of intention and manifestation here. A lot of you guys are trying to think with a very strategic mind at the moment as well. I do feel like you guys, you know, it's very important to be level-headed, you know, especially career-wise. If you are a creative, though, sometimes it can block you. It also, I feel like it's very important to have your strategy, have your level-headedness, have your organization, your priority, you know, have things in order, but also remember there is a universe out there that also will control everything, that helps us flow. So I feel like it's like always important when you are creative or you're doing anything around creativity or just your trust, to have that dreamer energy as well. You know, just trust the universe is always bringing, you know, what you want towards you, okay? Listen, you have so much abundance. The fruits of your labor, angels, I'm telling you, so many fruits. You know, and look at the environment as well. You know, the environment doesn't look as, you know, set in stone, okay? It doesn't seem like it, you know, there should be a pile of fruit in the middle of a forest here, but there is. And I feel like sometimes this reminds me that, you know, you may not be where you want to be, you're still very much on a journey, but you are still being gifted, okay? There is still opportunities around you, but sometimes you guys have to just trust, or you have to trust your environment at this time, okay? Some of you guys are feeling very restricted as well in career, but there is new opportunities coming towards you, a brand new cycle here, okay? There is new action coming towards you. I feel like at this time you are needing to tune into your heart at this time, okay? Your heart's desires is what's going to bring a lot of your manifestations forwards for you. So you have a lot of good numbers here. You have 44, 11, okay, number 2. You are very much in alignment, okay? You are building, you are growing here. Hanged One, listen. Trust your spirituality at this time, or trust your faith, yeah? There is a new perspective here you are gaining. Some of you are very much at a crossroads as well, I feel. So what is happening here in career here for pole 3, please, angels? Your guides are saying you need to flow at this time, okay, angels? You need to trust, you need to flow. You don't need to have everything written out, okay? Listen, what did I say? Dreamer, the star card. Your manifestations, angels, some of you have so much coming towards you. Your manifestations are working out in their favour, in your favour, shall I say. Okay. Some of you guys have a lot of wish fulfillment here coming in. Some of you are destined for stardom. You're destined for greatness. You've endured some setbacks, my loves. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. But I do feel like, you know, you are gaining so much. At this time, I do feel like it's very important that you guys don't worry so much about the financial growth. You have abundance coming in, but I feel like your guides are really trying to get you to connect at this time, okay? I can't remember what pile I said this for. It might have been pile 1. But I feel like there has been a lack of a soul connection here when it comes to your manifestation. I do feel like these roses, angels, they represent a lot of healing. Whenever I see the rose, it reminds me of beauty, devotion, but also so much about our heart. You have been very focused on financial gain or financial growth. And though I feel like you guys have maybe a savings plan or you have financial goals, your guides are saying it's very important that you trust, that you believe in what you're growing. Because some of you guys are holding on to this abundance and it's almost like it's not manifesting in your favor. Some of you, if it's not abundance you're holding on to, it's a lot of this worry and this fear. I do feel like by letting this go, you are going to regain everything that you want, okay? But here, there is something about this star card, okay? The way that she's holding her manifestation. I also feel like, again, there is an act of like peace here that it needs to be invoked. Your solar plexus here, I want you guys to work with. There's a lot of confidence here that you guys need to work on. So what is the So what is the transformation in career here for pile 3, please, angels? Many of you guys are working on your strength at this time. You're working to trust the universe. Some of you guys, there has been a lot of setbacks, or there has been a lot of projects here that haven't worked out in your favor. Some of you are going through a huge creative block at the moment. Not just creative block, but how you are going to move forwards. It's very important at this time that you guys go on a self-discovery period. You're discovering and growing new versions of yourself. This is why Spirit has put you on this journey. They want you to take action with your shadow, okay? Again, some of you are really running from this shadow here. You need to face a lot of this shadow. It's not always about being very strategic when it comes to your manifestations, or very specific. Yes, it helps. You know, I feel like your vision is very spot on. 9 of Pentacles. But I do feel like, angels, you're missing out on growing a lot of what you're manifesting because your mind is elsewhere, or your heart's not connected to what you're manifesting. You also have the Page of Swords. So I do feel like you guys are very eager to move forwards, okay? But please be careful that you guys are not holding yourself back here. Again, she's very open, okay? She's open to receiving this abundance. It's very connected to her heart. I do feel like a lot of you guys this year are going to find better soul connection here to your manifestations. I do feel like your transformation, angels, is to again gain this new perspective, okay? There is something here about the number 2. There is 2 opportunities, your guides are saying, okay? Some of you have several opportunities. I do feel like this time, angels, you guys are very focused on seeing what you want to see, okay? Or hearing what you want to hear. Be careful not to get lost in the source a little bit. Be careful not to get lost in your manifestations, or get lost in needing to have, you know, finances together, to need to have your life together. Again, there is something here, angels, about one half of you is very physical, it's very strategic. Another half of you is very dreamer, very like, I trust the universe, I'm just allowing things to flow. But I don't know, there is something about them not merging together the way that they should. This is an energy of believing. Please don't worry about what other people are saying in regards to your manifestations. Some of you have people in your head or your ear, okay? I say this, the 5 of Swords fell on the floor, I'm telling you. Some of you have either inner conflict within yourself. Maybe you guys are not seeing or believing your manifestations. Others, you are very focused on one specific thing or one specific narrative, okay? You are needing to let go of something and walk away. You need to find some forgiveness. Some of you, if you are having struggles here with friends at the moment, there's a loss of opportunity here for you, angels, okay? Or something here is setting you back a milestone. Some of you, it's your relationship with money, or the way that you perceive money as well. You need to look into healing this. Okay, you're feeling very restless. You're unsure of the journey here. Some of you are scared to take a leap of faith as well. I do feel like you need to find some trust with the universe. Listen, I'm telling you, you guys, okay? Nothing else is important for you at the moment other than yourself. And I know that sounds selfish. I know, you know, you may have people around you that need you, but you are needing to tune into your own energy to find clarity at this time, okay? 6 of Swords. You're carrying some kind of emotional baggage. You are in transition to move forwards, angels, yes. But I do feel like emotionally there is a lot you're holding on to. Your receiving is very blocked, okay? You're not receiving what you should be. Some of you are very disconnected to divine feminine at this time. The active flow, okay? You guys, there is some block here around your creativity, okay? You're unable to create, and I feel like it's causing this disruption around you. What are the opportunities here coming towards pile 3, please, angels? Some of you, it's staring right in front of you. Your guides are saying, okay, the answers are right in front of you. Okay, 4 of Cups. You are going to have the opportunity, angels, to see things from a brand new perspective. Your mindset is really shifting, okay? It's an opportunity that some of you may not want, but you are going to get. I do feel like the way that you are looking at your career needs to change, the way that you are viewing yourself, your surroundings here. You're very either focused on something that you shouldn't be, or again, there is some kind of perception here that your guides just want you to let go of, okay? A version of yourself that you're carrying around, or you know, this fear even, okay? There's something that you're clutching at. Some of you are very focused on a loss at the moment, that you're not seeing how much you could actually gain. You're seeing the loss of something. Maybe it's a relationship here. I do feel like this card is always open to perception as well, which goes hand in hand with what I'm saying, okay? The vision, angels, the vision. Some of you are choosing to be on cloud 9 at the moment as well. It's not suiting you, okay? Whether it's fantasy, whether it's ignoring, you know, your goals. I don't know, something here, angels. I feel like you know what it is. You do have new opportunities coming forwards, okay? You have new options. Some of you, your manifestations are really going to be off focus coming up, okay? 6 to 9 months. Some of you need to revisit a part of your childhood, your guides are saying. I'm seeing like a cartoon here, or there is something here which you're going to see even. It could even be a sign coming forwards. A lot of you are waiting on your ships to come in. You are going to have the opportunity to gain what you need to, angels, but again, you're on this journey, okay? 5 of Cups. You need to really let go of this regret, angels, that you have, or this sadness that is overcoming you. I really want you to do some shadow work on this, okay? Because I feel like you guys need it. Again, you've had a lot of setbacks, but you are determined. Determination is really going to bring you forwards. You have the opportunity to have a whole self-empowerment moment, but I do feel like you need to let go of whatever's hurting you at the moment, whatever's crushing your divine feminine here, okay? You are going to have the opportunity to have a whole empowerment. So what is the advice here for pole 3? And then I will leave you off, angels. Okay, remove your past. Please don't resist the changes of the universe. There is something here that you're running away from. You're choosing not to listen from, okay? Please allow the universe to really help you rebuild, okay? Some of you are focused on not letting go of something here. I don't know, I am hearing like a milestone as well. Like, again, did some of you not achieve what you wanted? Or, you know, there's something here actively holding you back. What is it that is holding you back? Because I feel like it's just... yeah, a lot of you, it's your perspective, it's the way that you're working around career. Some of you are very focused on money at the moment. You're focused on financial gain, or you're focused on just moving forward to the next thing. But Spirit is saying you need to take some time to just balance. You need to focus on your spirituality. You need to get your third eye right, okay? You need to cleanse. I'm telling you, okay? It's almost like you're being prepared, okay? You're in preparation. You're at the end of a cycle, my loves, okay? Your advice is to really invoke a lot of strength at this time. This is your card, angels, I'm telling you. Do you guys see the way she's looking up at the divine? You need to find some kind of source, some kind of connection from your outside environment, okay? You need to spend some time looking within, looking to the universe. Honestly, I couldn't care less who you believe in. You know, what works for you, if it's a divine, if it's a god, if you have a dedicated religion, whatever works for you. Some of you, it's literally just closing your eyes for 5 minutes every day just to tune into the energies, okay? Find some relaxation before you try and pick up the pieces of your career here, or before you create even, okay? Before you go out into the world. Somebody said that to me recently. Take your time with Spirit, okay? Just take 5 minutes with Spirit, okay? Because this is where your strength lies, angels, okay? You are very strong. You've overcome so much. We are so proud of you. But I also feel like it's time to really center your heart space, okay, my loves? So pile 3, I hope that was helpful. Please don't forget to like before you leave. I will see you in the next one. Bye, angels.